How is everybody going? This is Joey with Oh Yeah Disc Golf. Hope everybody's having an awesome and wonderful week. It is the night before the big A tier Austin Amateurs, Austin side for the Barbasol Open at Austin. The pros are here. It is phenomenal. Stacy and I just came back from Sprinkle Valley, ran into Niklas Antila, ran into Ezra Robinson, ran into Holland Hanley. Great times. Awesome. Groovy vibes, you know that. Great times. And even though today I did not throw any funky lines, we'll get that let me try that again. We'll get back to that tomorrow morning as we are starting, excuse me, the A tier for us amateurs. We get to throw at East Metro tomorrow. Harvey Penick modified shorts on Friday, and then we finish it off at Sprinkle Valley on Saturday. I thought this would be a great time. You see my backpack right behind me. Tomorrow's course is going to be a backpack, so I figured, you know what? Kind of not in the bag. I don't know what you guys do, but I know these courses I'm a little bit more familiar with. Excuse me. And so because we're a little bit more familiar with them, I can kind of tailor my bag around. Now, I usually bring my cart. East Metro, I could pull my cart, but it's a lot of roller coastery, so we're going to go with backpack. So I figured if I had to move this from one to another, I could show you what this Ma3 is going to bag. So let's get started. Enough of me. Let's get to the disc and see what we got rolling. I guess I'm going to go from, let me go the easiest way possible here. My putters, I am rolling with now 1x2. These are the Mint Pickle. I love the Pickle, man. I love Mint Disc. I just don't throw a lot. But these bad boys, shallow rim, they got the bead. I was throwing a pure. This is like a pure with a little micro bead. I don't know if you see it per pound just like that. These are great, man. My confidence has never been higher. They go right up there. Boom. Next bunch is my throwing putter. This came back. This is the MVP Atom. It's the Atom. Straight shoot, point and shoot putter, except it's got a little stability at the end, so when I rip on it, there's a couple holes that I want to go straight, but I still, unlike the Proxy, which I love the Proxy, but it's just going to go straight. Phew. I want to have something that goes straight with just a tad of fade at the end. This Atom takes the bill. And this is a new disc for this week. I just got it 2 weeks ago at Loso, and I didn't even know what this disc was. I had no idea. So look at this, pretty, I'm going to dye it eventually, but look at that pretty stand. Live Oak Summer Open 23rd Annual. I didn't even know what this was when I got it in the Players Pack. It is a Prodigy A3. I had to look it up. I was just chunking. It's nice and, look at this. Nice and flexible, right? Kind of soft plastic. I had no idea. I was kind of ripping forehands. I was practicing backhands. I had no idea. When I finally looked it up, it's got the same numbers as a zone. And I really like it. So I put my awesome zone to the side. We're going to roll with this disc. And we're going to see what happens. I don't know, but it's been, in practice, it's been going good. So I'll put that on the top. Now I'm going to go, just to make it easier, I'm going to go fastest to slowest, okay? And it's kind of easy once you start seeing what I'm doing with it. I got, boom, my overstable. This is a time-lapse dyed. Thank you, Mrs. Hart. Dyed time-lapse, 12-speed. Then I go with my Zenith. This is this is probably going to be thrown a lot tomorrow, forehand and backhand. It'd be considered stable, but not too overstable. And then finally, I got my Wave right here, which would be a, quote, understable. Now, it is important to know, with my noodle arm, there's only a few discs that are truly understable. So the Wave will turn for me, but it's not, I don't have the gumption to go, right? It'll turn and it comes back. It's usually just a straight line for me. So those are all the distance drivers. No, I mean, I guess the time lapse is 12 speed. Not a lot. 12, 11, 11, call it a day. Then I got two 9 speeds. Utility, Captain's Raptor, way overstable. And then I got this disc that I'm loving, the Inertia. This is my understable. Love this disc, completely two different kinds. So that's gonna go, how you like me now? Then we'll go to, come over here, what I throw the most of, maybe my most disc that I love the most. I got a fairway driver Essence. That would be my understable Essence. Then we'll go overstable Explorer. Love this bad boy. Then we'll go stable, I guess, because it's not overstable. Then I go Brave. Awesome disc, Brave. And then I go Rhythm. All right, so I throw this in place of the River. Absolutely love this disc. Has a cool dye job that I did. This is for East Metro. There's a couple of really long corridors. You don't want the disc to go right or left. You want it to go far and straight. And if I throw anything with too much speed on it, even the wave, if you skip in the trees, you're no bueno. So this is probably going to be throwing a lot for me too. I know it's a lot of 7 speeds. That's what I roll with. Then I got this awesome Crave. It is more of a forehand disc for me, but or I use it in place of a servo, overstable, 6.5. Boom. Then I love my 5s. I got the last year's Kodo Balance. If you don't have a balance, it's awesome. I carry both of these, the Pyro. They're both about the same numbers. However, this bad boy will glide. This bad boy will not. So it just depends on what I need at the time. This one skips more. Pyro will skip more, but this one actually goes a little bit further straight. So I carry them both. I don't know if I'm supposed to or not, but that's how I roll. Put that in there. This is my straight shooting 5, my Hex. It's a soft neutron. It's red. You already know that it's mine, but I really like it. But with the Hex, I don't know if you guys have this issue, but if I get lazy on it and I throw it nose up, it's going to go to the left. Maybe not hard, but it's not going to be the throw I want to. If I chunk it too hard, then it goes to the right, and I'm throwing it, and it again. So it's kind of a tweener disc that I knew, but I need it on a couple holes. I already know I do, so that goes into this. My most favorite, guys, I have to be honest with you. And I'm going to have a picture of it, maybe not this time, but next time we go. At Loso a couple weeks ago, my favorite disc probably that I just had was a MVP Detour. I threw it on a practice round, did not lose it. Perfectly in the middle. It's died. Did not pick it up. And because it's died, I didn't put my name on it because it's a 5-speed and I don't throw it. There's really no reason for me to put my name on it. But I walked off. And of course, when you have a died disc with no name in the middle of the fairway, some disc golfer is going to pick it up and be like, you know what, I bet you somebody's going to miss that and we're going to turn it into lost and found. No, they didn't. So I completely lost it. Hopefully I find it again. I'll just do a picture of it next time around. But I had to go down and look at this. I still got a sticker on it. But I went and bought me another Detour. If you don't own a Detour, I know some mint people throw Lobsters 5, but this bad boy 5.5 minus 2.1. It is not as understable as Paradox or what other discs that are like a minus 3.1. But this bad boy, I mean, I do one of these like that. Absolutely love this disc, and it'll go straight forward also. So the Detour goes in the bag. And then finally, my last couple of discs. Yep. This disc is a Tempo, a Neutron Tempo. It is a great disc. I have it for a couple holes like this, so the Tempo goes in. This disc is one of my new up-and-coming favorites. It's the Discraft sled. That goes in. And then finally, you know, if you're an MA3, I think all MA3s have this in their bag, I think. This one, look at this DGTP. I got it in Austin last year at the Pro Tour when there came. It's a bird. You gotta have a bird. You got to, in my opinion. And then I don't throw this a lot, but this is the Zone OS. There are some times, I guess I could use a Captain's Raptor, but there are some times in which I just need to make sure I throw it and it hooks left on an approach. Maybe it's a tree. Maybe I'm trying to throw it like this. It does great on a forehand. Excuse me, that's the washing machine. Dryer. Do I really need this in the bag? Maybe not. Do I feel more comfortable with this in the bag? Yes. Is it a bird? No. So we'll go that. There you got it. It's all nice and pretty. The only thing I will add is this bad boy. I think sometimes the rangefinders give, sometimes people give, you know, oh, you're MA3, you don't need it. It's for a different video, but I think everybody would benefit if you're a amateur to MA3, MA2. I think it would really help you. And then finally, I still need a couple. Which ones am I going to use? I got my yellow mini. Yellow's not my color, but Stacy got this in Wisconsin for U.S. Women's last summer. So I got it, so I'm going to use that bad boy. So that goes in here. And then it's always good to have a couple more. My club Hill Country Hyzers disc golf club, boom, 3D printed. That will go up there. And then another round Denver. I got this as a gift, so that goes, because you can never have too many. And then finally, I will go LeBron. Give me a chalk bag. Chalk bag will go back right there. And I believe, did I got anything else? Probably need another chalk. I'll throw a couple towels in there. But that's what I got. I'm ready to rock and roll, man. Already set up. Good to go for East Metro. Tomorrow morning, it's a shotgun start. It's going to be early in the morning. It's not going to be raining, I don't think, so that's a good thing. But if you've never played there, it is looking like the best, and you're in the Austin area. It's probably the best shape it's ever been in years, probably. They mow it. It's green. It's filthy hard, but it's not bad. And like with me with the backpack, it's probably not mobility friendly, but you know, it's got a creek running through it. It's great. Last thing, I guess, I'm tweaking my expectations for tomorrow. I've been thinking about this. And the more pressure I put on myself, the more I don't do well. So there's only 14 MA3s in there. They capped it at 16. I was hoping there'd be 2 more. But there's 14 of us, which is super exciting. But my goal is to not go for anything. I know that sounds weird. There's a couple holes that I will go for it, right? But I'm going to try to play it as safe as I can, and knowing that sometimes playing safe sometimes leads to bogeys, right? But we'll see what happens. I don't have any kind of expectation. I've only played at East Metro twice. Once was about 3 weeks ago, and I threw well. I got lucky on several holes. So, you know, I think every goal of MA3 should hopefully try to shoot par. If I can shoot par, I think par will probably be, I could be wrong, but par will probably put you, if you shot even, you probably in the top 3, looking at the ratings. Maybe not. But top 5, if you shoot even, I think that's going to be a really good score. So we'll see what happens, all right? So and we'll have some video and we'll put it up there. So this weekend is going to be an awesome weekend. Thank you for staying with me. If you haven't yet, man, subscribe to me. It's just Stacy and I. We're looking for Ma3 POV. Ooh, that's a good Ma3 POV. That is a very good thing for next time, maybe. But until then, we over here, groovy vibes. I'm throwing funky lines, and we're always having a good time. You guys have a great one now.